I can't think. Oh,
Tuning in to Sundowner is really what I look forward to after a long day. And when you listen to Sundowner, you really feel good, relaxed. The sentimental music they bring, you feel so good after listening. I look forward to listening to John Obongo JR. He's a very good presenter of Sundowner. Their choice of music, they remind us of the old music, the love songs music, the very nice music. You listen and you feel good.
When I was a teenager, back in school, because I loved radio very much, radio was my life. I listened to people like John Obongo, Larry Wambua, John Karani, Wanjiro Kago, Topista Nabsoba, Tabitha Mutemi. And when I joined KBC, those are the people, by chance, and a good one for that matter, those are the people I learned what I know today.
He was mentored by his own father and went on to become a household name on Kenyan radio. He admired him as a role model to the extent of adopting his father's full name, John Obongo, as his own. Many listeners of KBC's English service follow his presentations, usually done with smooth flowing mildness.
words of love you, whispers soft and true. Darling, I love you.
Okay, I was brought up in Dar es Salaam, and I stuck there until standard 4. That's when I came to Nairobi. My father was working with the Ministry of Information there in Dar es Salaam. When he came this side, he joined Ministry of Information. So the interest, broadcasting interest, came by when I used to come to VOK to check on him. I could see guys, I could go to the studio, then I got the interest. I was listening to people like George Opi or Job Isaac Mwamto. Then the interest came in. Then after school, I managed to get into VOK. I started doing programs like lunchtime, beat time, breakfast. I think I did almost all the programs, but the most that people liked most was this one. Although we used to do it to Josephat Ngige. He's a veteran also. I started doing Sundown early 80s. That's a long time, isn't it? And I've done it up to date. And I've received it's been overwhelming what people say that I present. They reckon that it's organized music because it's music that somebody can understand. One time, former President Mwai Kibaki called using his assistants to congratulate me. I remember even the current Attorney General used to listen to me then and used to like songs by Simon and Garfunkel, that's Gizo Muigai, and many professionals. Mostly they like this program because of the kind of stuff that we feature there. Something easy, listen, something that can remind them of the past. After a hard day's work, you have to relax and listen to some music and forget about what happened during the day. And that's exactly what we do. If you check our fan base, you can't believe it, over 50,000 people. And then we have listeners even beyond Ethiopia, Tanzania, Libya. They also just contribute towards the program.
Life moves so fast. You're in no hurry. You make my moments last.
I've had an opportunity of going to places like Cairo. I was there for about 6 months. Been to Amsterdam, and I've also attended courses, BBC courses. And I'm happy. Many of my colleagues have gone to other stations, but even they wanted me to go to those stations, but I refused. I just said, I'm very fine at KBC. So far, I think I've done about 37 years now in KBC. That's how patriotic I am. Fantastic song, isn't it? 18 after 6, Sundowner with John Obongo Jr., originally by Wham, and here's Julio Iglesias. Easy listening, soothing sounds only on KBC Sundowner. I had an opportunity while working at KBC, VOK then, I had an opportunity of going to Kenya Institute of Mass Communication. And actually, that's where the whole thing is. The kind of training that you go through at KMC, you can't compare it to any other institution. And if you check across the board, you'll find most guys who have been to KMC are better broadcasters. Yeah, for those young at heart, of course, Julio Iglesias, Careless Whispers.
The morning, born of the one night, Eden saw play, praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation.
Yeah, let's talk about preparation of a sundowner. Normally, we get the music, we do our research 24 hours before the program goes on air. You go to the library, look for the music, arrange. And mostly if I was there, like let's say I was there yesterday, there's some people who called and requested for songs. So when it comes today, I'm presenting it, I've gone and checked on those songs that they had requested. Most people, because normally there's so many calls. So we go as per that. It's thorough research, and you make sure you give them exactly what they want. And the good thing about Sundowner, most of these fans, they know the kind of music, but very few don't. Like I can give an example. There's a young man who was requesting Killing Me Softly. Then I asked him, Killing Me Softly by who? Then he told me Fugees. I told him he's at the University of Nairobi. I told him, no, it's not by Fugees. So I told him it's Gladys Knight and the Pips. Then he didn't even know what Gladys Knight was. Then I played it. Then he told me from that time up to this moment, he can't miss the show. So we do a lot of research. Example, someone like the late Nzao Kalulu, used to do radio theater. Then once in a while he could come to the studio and ask me, John, I like this kind of stuff. Can you give me a chance? Then I gave him, he left radio theater and he joined us. May his soul rest in peace. And he was very good, by the way. And many others.
Keep me warm. I've been too long in the storm. Stay here, close by me. It was beginning.
Many things go into making a successful career in broadcasting. But like in all other spheres in life, it is hard to go very far if one lacks in self-discipline.
About sticking at one place for long, actually it's the discipline. Somebody has to be very disciplined. I've had many colleagues who have been here, they leave, go to other stations. When they go there, they still mess, they're sacked. Discipline makes somebody who is. To be a broadcaster, you have to be very, very much disciplined, because most of these fans out there, they can take advantage. If you're into alcohol, they'll give you a lot of drinks until you forget about the job. And that has happened to some of my colleagues.
Keep me warm. I've been too long in the storm. Stay here.
I normally check people out when they join this place. I normally check. I can tap a talent, and then I can just call him, like what I did with Nzao. Just call him and tell him this is how it's supposed to be, what and what and what. And then they become disciplined.
John's interest in music has seen him rub shoulders with a who is who in Kenya's music scene, and in the process helped to shape the careers of several artists who have gone on to carve a niche of their own.
Yes, I'm a songwriter.
You're a songwriter.
Yes.
You write for other artists, or you'd like to be a writer too?
Well, sometimes, writing is like, it comes naturally, For me it does. I think for me it does. So, Magic, I wrote it thinking of myself and maybe my environment and the beauty of who and what is around me and the magic of life. The music industry, me getting into the music industry, this is all magic.
It's magic to you.
Everything around us is magic. The fact that you can wake up in the morning, breathe fresh air, that's magical. Isn't that magic?
It is.
It is.
There is a program that I started in around 1982 called Kenyan Musicians, where we talk to artists. That's another very popular program. If an artist has a good music, he comes, I interview him. It's been on, and most of these well-established artists have always been on that show. The likes of even Kamaru, many Mushrooms, they're very, very popular artists. Daniel Kamau and others who have passed on, plus the upcoming. Well, through this show, I've actually managed to talk to, like example, Jaguar came in as a small boy. I couldn't even imagine what he is now. That's Jaguar. And then another interesting man is a guy called King Kong, the late. This guy came to the gate with a CD. As the saying says, there's a saying that says, don't judge a book by the cover. He came to the gate, asked for me. I went to the gate, and I saw a disabled person, and I was wondering, what is this man looking for? Then he gave me CD. Then I said, okay, fine, I'll listen to it, and then I'll get in touch with you. And I didn't even ask him for his number. Coming to the studio, listening to it, hey, it was a song and a half. I had to look for this man. I met him at around 6:80. Then I told him, Chief, let's go back. That song is quite a song. The song is called Lady's Choice. But when he came to the gate, I saw this guy. I mean, what is he looking for me? Not knowing. That's what we call, don't judge a book by the cover. People like the Jaguar, Waire, the quartets, the Moipei quartets, the Four Girls, they came here when they were very young. Right now, they're everywhere. States, name it. They're making us proud out there. But when they came, the small girls, I was wondering, now, why can't they concentrate on studies than music? Not knowing they'll be that big. I gave them that chance, and many others have done so.
The opportunity that I have actually to come and have an interview with Mr. John is very, very nice for me. It's exposure. Every artist needs exposure, especially if you're in any arts or any entertainment business. You need lots of exposure. So the fact that Mr. John has the time to help me, tell people my story, to bring forward my music career, is very impressive. I'm very honored to be able to do this, and I think it's going to make good results, you know.
I feel great when I talk about the quartets, when I see Jag on all the papers around. I just imagine now he came here as a young boy. He couldn't believe he could make it what he is now, Wairi and all these other guys. They make me proud. I feel I did something. Who is this Stephanie Pownell? Is she Kenyan?
Yes, Stephanie Pownell is Kenyan.
Is Kenyan?
Yeah, she's
Not had a name like that.
It's a unique name.
It's unique.
That's a start.
That means you're unique too.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
One would be forgiven to think it is all fun and laughter, or could there be hidden challenges?
When it comes to waking up early in the morning, to us from 5, sometimes you're picked up at 3. You can be picked any time of the day, of the evening, to come and work. And you have to be here on time. You're not even a minute past. Those are the kind of challenges that we face here. Plus, the fans. Our fans also sometimes, they get crazy. They can abuse you on the phone and make you not even be happy with the show you're doing. Somebody can just come and call you and say, what the hell are you presenting here? That's stupid, you know? Those are the low moments. So they mess up your whole show. Another one is in the evening. Let's say most guys are not like late date where they play soft music that takes you to sleep. You not know that I'm so tired out there. It gets to midnight. You have slept, and me now have to make it to my house. You wonder who will make me sleep. And I've made people asleep. You know, those are those challenges here and there. But we enjoy. You have to be talented to be a broadcaster or a DJ in a radio station.
So what advice does John have for young people who aspire to a career in radio?
The message that I have, they have to be disciplined, they have to read a lot, to know exactly the current affairs, to avoid embarrassments and things like that, but mostly discipline.
Used to think that life was sweet. Used to think we were so complete. I can't believe you throw it away. Used to feel we had it made. Used to feel we could sail away. Can you imagine how I feel today? Well, it seems a long time ago you were the lonely one. Now it comes to letting go, you are the only one. Do you know what you've done? It's so
Mind our biographical series Spotlight that features people who've made a mark in their chosen field resumes Sunday the 6th of September at 3 p.m.
I believe a lot of Kenyans love Sundowner. They enjoy listening to mellow music because it rests them after a busy day. We still got about 23 minutes to go on tonight's edition of Sundowner. Keep it right here. You're with me, Catherine Donye.
This life is over,
I can say John has a wealth of knowledge when it comes to music. He's somebody I look up to. Him and Larry Wambua, I have learned a lot and I continue to learn a lot from them.
singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly.
Sundowner was unique, I'm telling you. Unique, the kind of music used to be played there. it still stands the test of time. I had a habit, me and John, and the late Ike Mulembo, when we joined Voice of Kenya by then, is we could sit, three of us, yeah, discuss about music, and then now we say, when we get home, when we are not on shift, we try to listen to each one of us. If John is in the studio, I and late Ike Mulembo, we're somewhere, we listen to John. And then when we meet, we criticize. Criticism is very healthy, man. We discuss about the music, and then we listen to one another. When we listen to one another, now it gives you more challenge of looking for more music.
Laugh and sing, yes, I know. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry it on till the night is gone and it's time to go. You can dance. If he asks, you can dance.
Old is gold. It's might be my good friend John Obongo Jr., you know. I like Sang Donald, you know, being a health and fitness advisor after hard working out. You know, most of the gym we use techno, and you see during traffic jam when I'm heading home in the evening, I really enjoy soft, cool music, you know. And remember, it also reminds me of those old days, you remember? Wow, I love Sang Donald. Keep it up.
Within a career spanning 37 years, John Obongo Jr. has accomplished what only a lucky few managed to do in a lifetime. That is to get to the hearts of Kenya's radio listenership. No doubt, many agree that he is a trailblazer in this field.
For now, here is the Bee Gees.
Much heaven, no, it's much harder to come back from waiting in line. Nobody gets too much love anymore.
I swear there's no better place to be than here if you like those easy listening, soothing sounds. It's only Sundowner with John Obongo Jr. Oh no!
Laugh and sing, yes, I know. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch?